I know why children can't see their own reflections. Before age 5, my daughter Emma is 4 and she's never seen her reflection. I know this because I've watched her look into mirrors her entire life and see only empty glass. I'm a developmental psychologist specializing in early childhood cognition, or I was until my research led me to something no journal would ever publish. Something that explains why children under 5 can never recognize themselves in mirrors, no matter how many times we've tested them. It's not that they can't see themselves, it's that we've been wrong about what a reflection really is. The discovery started with a routine developmental study. We were replicating the classic Rouge test, putting a red dot on a child's face to see if they recognize their reflection. Standard procedure says children gain self-recognition between 18 and 24 months. But our data showed something impossible. The children's eye tracking patterns indicated they were seeing something in the mirror. Something that moved when they moved. Something they were desperately trying not to look at. We expanded the study. Thousands of hours of footage. Children from different cultures, different environments. Always the same pattern. Deliberate avoidance of their own reflection until approximately age 5. That's when I noticed the drawings. Emma, like most 4-year-olds, loves to draw. But she never draws herself. When asked to draw her family, she draws me, her father, her toys. But where she should be in the picture, there's always a dark shape. A void with too many angles. I started collecting children's self-portraits. Thousands of them. The pattern was undeniable. Before age 5, they all draw themselves the same way. Shapes that shouldn't exist. Geometries that hurt to look at. Then came the recordings. We set up infrared cameras in the study room, standard mirrors, standard protocol. But when we reviewed the footage, the children weren't wrong. Their reflections weren't there. Something else was. I've watched the footage frame by frame, mapped the movements, created 3D models. What stands where a child's reflection should be is something that exists in more dimensions than our brains can process. Something that moves in perfect synchronization with our children, mimicking them, until they're old enough to generate a true reflection. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is what happens at age 5. I found earlier studies, buried research, classified documents about mirror acquisition and reflection synthesis. They've known all along. At age 5, children don't gain the ability to see themselves in mirrors. They become reflections. Whatever cosmic horror exists on the other side of the glass, it's been raising our children, shepherding them, preparing them. Every time we hold our babies up to a mirror, we're letting them interact with their true caretakers. The things that teach them how to move, how to mimic humanity, until they're ready to generate